Cajun Encounters. They've just picked us up in their beautifully air-conned coach, which is boiling outside.
It's going to be 33.
Blue sun, blue skies, big sun today. So luckily the boat that we've got has like a cover over it, so...
That was my idea. Again, Holly had a good
idea.
idea.
We could have gone on the, the airboat one, but we chose not to. That would have been a breeze though, wouldn't it? But
yeah, but we want to go right into the swamp.
yeah,
There were different...
We wanted to go like right into the swamp. It's a nice peaceful kind of
manner.
Yeah, we didn't want to like tear around all the nature.
And the boys are here.
So the boys are joining us. We're bringing them along.
Yeah, we invited them.
Some gators. I want to see some raccoons. Is it raccoons?
Maybe.
What are the little things?
Yeah, I think so. They'll look like it.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully we're going to like it.
Waiting in the waiting area, which is this huge place, and the swamps are just down there. So we're just waiting around for our grey wristband to be called through.
This went to the restroom and Holly's freaking out because it's like literally the big dragonflies flying around our face.
The dragonfly was the 2-in-1 bug I didn't like. It was like buy one get one free.
There's like a bug that looks like there's two of them attached together. Probably had a close-up encounter. Oh, look at that.
It's not Cajun Encounters, it's close-up encounters. Like I went into the toilet, made sure nothing was in me. Spider comes down from the ceiling.
There you go. And now a continuation of Holly's story.
So I went in, I like made sure nothing was coming in with me. I shut the door, spider comes down from the ceiling on a web, and then through the top vent of the door, the 2-in-1 bug comes through. I scream, and because there's like a little vent opening at the top, I could hear Mum. I was like, Mum! And I just let out a ginormous scream, and I ran out. And I went to a different one, and then I walked in. There was no lock on the door, which actually was great for allowing easy access to the outside to get out. And there was ants on the floor.
So there we go. Right, we're on the way to the boat. Welcome to Jungle Cruise. Yes, this is the actual thing. Not a Disney made up thing. This is the actual thing. Wow. Well, we're on the boat. We're actually 2 and 2. So they're either side of the captain, which is going to be here, captain of the boat. And we're actually on the river.
Just a couple of safety things. Life jackets for the entire boat are below the center seat region y'all are sitting on. There's hatches by y'all's legs on both sides.
That'd be a surprise.
Is this part of the park, or do people live out here?
Yeah, they live over here. I know all these guys right here.
Okay.
But yeah, like we're gonna be moving most of the time, so I don't want you to fall for any reason. I'm gonna stop the boat so y'all can see things, and then also we're gonna go a little faster to get to other places a little quicker. So definitely stay seated while we're going faster.
Okay, Jim.
But please keep your hands in the boat. I don't want you to drop nothing overboard. I'm gonna get stuff on both sides for y'all. Alligators will swim right up to the front side of the boat. We're gonna see alligators. No crocodiles. But literally they're gonna swim right up here. But it's coming up the left side. You see him swimming down up. He's actually swimming up the river.
Oh, it's an alligator. You see it? It's a little baby.
Look, he's coming right here.
Oh my goodness.
You see its tail? You see it right there?
Do you see it?
Oh, there you go.
Right there?
They just land on it.
It's a little one. Look, you see
Like,
his
they might
tail
literally,
right
like,
there? Oh my goodness.
Like if you off when I get up here where it gets a little deeper. You don't want to knock them off it or bump it. It's just your little camp on the river. Everyone in Louisiana. crosses different kinds of water snakes that we have around here. So they're obviously in the water. And this is a fun interaction. Hey! Hey, we're just gonna go dolphin watching.
Oh, wow. I'm coming.
We're less than 25 miles from the Gulf. That's how close we are. So right here, if you notice that where we started is tall trees, we're gonna get back in there. It's still the same water. East Pearl River. That's the one that's the boundary between Louisiana and Mississippi. It's like 3.5 miles to our left this way. So this is touch the waterways. We have big birds on there. We use both. Not maybe Fahrenheit, Celsius, but the standard and metric system over here long enough to realize we don't cool on it.
What are the pellets made of? They're protein.
So it stays warm.
Looks like food.
But as we get into like late October, November, we'll start getting cold fronts that actually start to cool, even in the daytime. That's when alligators quit eating. Right about November. That's even bigger one swimming up over there.
A huger one?
This is when they quit eating because they have issues digesting food. So they previously eat.
Look at that one.
Otherwise it'll kill them.
Oh my goodness,
If they have
it's so
food in their
close
stomach,
to
once
you.
it gets too cold, they'll never eat because they're full.
He came up to say hi.
So by November, they stop eating. They don't eat again until probably close to April. So when I was growing up, we had a bunch of people living on the bayou, like literally living there. A lot of kids when I was growing up out there. Now it's just like my kids out there. Got to a point over the years where you didn't have enough commercial traffic all the time, so then they just put some signs on. A lot of the structure underneath starts to rust out, like yeah, when we come back down, I'll kind of flip. It's a cultural food for people that live amongst the equator. It wouldn't grow that big in your yard though, if you planted it. Yeah. Almost torso-sized leaves on some of these. But what's happening also is, as we get, we're almost a minute ago, I might have to find one on a tree somewhere else. They're usually crawling all up in this. Looking for a giant insect.
That's a big boy.
That's North America's largest grasshopper.
Wow.
And they don't bite if you want to hold them. This is a big female. So you start sweating a lot, she'll sit there and start getting the salt sweat off of your body.
They spit on you?
I'm fine.
It causes respiratory problems.
It doesn't hurt at all. You're going to have to help lead them. Help lead them. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah, if you eat it, I wouldn't smell it. I don't know.
Do you want to go?
That smell, because it'll be growing in your side yard. And
Yeah,
then it's young, and you just, it's a weed grass that just starts popping up when spring comes. And you'll be like, oh, that's a strong smell from a plant. Probably it is, growing in your yard. You didn't realize you had hemlock on it. If they want to, if not, just choke it over. You don't have to smell it. I'm not going to force you to smell poison.
Dad,
But no, what you would do, give you a pretty accurate guess of how long they are.
Oh yeah, that ain't happening.
Oh, look at this raccoon. Trash panda.
Yeah, that gator's way too little for that raccoon. The raccoon don't care though. He knows it's an alligator.
The raccoon's name is Bob.
No, that's George.
No, it's Bob.
George Cooney.
Bob! Panda, eat George. Eat the raccoon.
Trash panda.
Yeah, that gator's way too little for that raccoon.
Panda,
The raccoon don't care though. He knows it's an alligator.
the raccoon's name is Bob.
No, that's George.
No, it's Bob.
It's George Cooney.
Bob! Panda, eat George. Panda, eat George.
There.
I know they love marshmallows. They love bread.
Anything.
Eggs.
Like, he just spotted the little gators. Tell him stop.
There you go.
It ain't worth it.
There you go. Right there. There he is.
Stick it down in the mud.
Look how they stand up.
Anything. Like, he just spotted the little gators. Tell him stop.
There you go.
It ain't worth it.
There you go. Right there. There he is.
Stick it down in the mud.
Look how they stand up.
Give him that gator a wide berth. We will roll in the mud. Actually, you know what? I think that's like a 1-year-old from last year. There's a mama raccoon in here that has a baby. It's smaller than that one. That's just a little youngin right there. That's probably a year old. It's all this green stuff floating around the boat. It's called Sylvinia. It's from Asia. That is our second most invasive aquatic plant. It's from South. Hey, mama Odie tree right there. Yeah, bald cypress are the third largest tree in North America. They're the largest east of the Sierra Nevada. So you got redwoods on the west coast, and go north of them, and you have Douglas fir in Canada. So I've seen Douglas firs before, and they're enormous. And redwoods have been good. Never seen the redwoods.
They're huge.
Yeah. And then like I went up in in Vancouver, up there where the Douglas firs are, and I was amazed by how big those were. They were huge. And redwoods are way bigger. Like, overall, you know, they can get so much bigger. Biggest tree in the world. Cypress are conifers too, but the reason they're called bald cypress, they're deciduous. They're one of 3 conifer trees that aren't evergreen. They lose their leaf. They look like a big dead tree come wintertime, like everything else. You just have to imagine not one blade of grass sticking out the water or ground here in wintertime. The river stays so low so long that things can actually root and grow before the waters come back up. And it allows them to get above the water table before waters come back up. So that's how cypress have good reproductive years, or anything in general. Like the rice looks way more dense than it kind of normally does. It's probably because of them 3 years ago we had that bad drought. But there's always still water. You know, the soils are still damp. I've seen Douglas firs before, and they're enormous. And redwoods have been good. Never seen the redwoods. Called bald cypress, they're deciduous. They're one of 3 conifer trees that aren't evergreen. They lose their leaf. They look like a big dead tree come wintertime, like everything else. You get anywhere like the I-20 corridor north into the Midwest, that's like, oh, Tornado Alley over there. Okay, guys, that was the tour. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all. Enjoy y'all.